Guys, Grant Training Systems, welcome back. Beautiful new manual therapy room located in Machbar, Sindelfingen, Germany, and our wonderful model Sylvie, and some fantastic mobility and stretches for the neck today. All right, so we already have Sylvie prepped in the position here where basically we use a blue ball just so you can see it, but any type of mobility ball that you have is okay. She's got her knees bent because this just takes a little bit of the pressure off of her lower back and the latissimus dorsi, the big muscle in the back, can relax. And from here, what she's going to do is go and put your hands on the back of your head there just to stabilize the head a little bit. The ball is basically starting on the spine. That's okay, that's not a problem. But from here, it's a good starting point because we can have her then turn her head to the left. And what she's going to start doing is just basically searching for different tissue in this area that hurts a little bit. And she's going to do that by getting there and really just going through some small movements, trying to keep her neck as relaxed as possible. We don't want this sternocleidomastoid muscle here always firing because that's fighting a bit of the stretch, if you will. And from here, she's just going to search all the different areas, making sure, Sylvie, to really try to go as lateral as you can on the side of the neck. We get this area right in here that really starts getting tight, and this is one area that we can easily not work on because we don't turn our head enough lateral to the side. So as you can see, she's moving left and right in small movements, and also you can do the bear against the tree movement, so she can keep her hips down actually and then just kind of shuffle against the floor just like this. So it's not too painful and it's not such large movements. We want to keep them nice and small so we can really focus on that important area. And how does that feel in that neck there?
I got a few spots.
Okay, yeah, definitely we can find a few because we have something called a double locked position. That basically means that the sternocleidomastoid locks us forward, and then because we don't want to look down and we need to look up, usually at something like a computer screen, we get our muscles back here that also get locked. And in this case, we always want to, since we're doing the mobility and the stretching, focus on the shortened tissue. Alright, so as you can see, we've got Sylvie prepped again in this position. We just have her using basically a medium-sized hand towel, and she's got it comfortably behind her head, and we're going to go through 9 different stretches. So I'll explain to you exactly what 9 are. First 3, Sylvie, go ahead and raise your head. This is going to be your normal stretch. The reason we have her laying down is there's some, I wouldn't really say research, but belief maybe that it's a bit hard to stretch the neck when we're in a standing position because the brain or the nervous system doesn't really want to let the muscles relax. That's another reason why she's laying. To talk about the stretch, you can see that her chin is facing completely forward. So that's the first stretch. The second one, her chin is going to stay in the same position, but she's going to pull a little bit now to her left side, so a little bit at an angle this direction. So the first one was completely straight, second one is here, and now the third one, she's going to come back to the other direction. So this is the first 3. Go ahead, a little bit less, there we go. And from this position, these are the 3 movements we have. Now the only thing that make the next 6 is the direction of her chin. So Sylvie, go ahead and relax there a second into the neutral position. And now go ahead and turn your face to the left. And now come again directly straight up. So this is sometimes a little bit weird coordination-wise because she wants to keep her chin to the left, but wants to pull in that forward direction, so towards her knees basically. So again, that's the first direction we did before. And now the second direction, keeping your chin to the left, she's going to go now to the left. So it's basically in this position, her doing the normal neck stretch forward, but to the left-hand side. And now keeping her chin to the left, she's now going to pull to the right-hand side. So this is where sometimes the coordination gets a bit funny. And so now we're at 6. So the last and the final 3 would be she would relax back to neutral position, she would turn her head to the right, and then go through again all 3 of those positions. So she can start in the center again, and then she can slowly pull to the left, it's fine. Or the backwards today, I want to say right, she goes left. And now to the right. Now after doing all of these, you're going to notice not all 9 of them hurt as bad as the other ones. So the ones that you feel are a little bit more tight, you can also stay there a bit longer. That's not a problem. Remember, we usually want to work on the shortened tissue, not the lengthened tissue. So a quick way you could do this is look in the mirror or have your friend look at you from behind. Find out which way your head is going, which muscles are short, and focus on those. The last ones we're going to do is you can ditch the towel there. And now what she's going to do is you're just going to say, take your right hand, Yep, get out, pull your head down just like that, and then she's gonna take her hand, and she's gonna basically lock her hand into, got extension, I have to think of the anatomical position there, extension while she's straightening her elbow. And this, she will definitely feel it in those fascial arm lines, but also in that trapezius and mid-upper neck region. And I think that's a bit tight on you there, yeah?
Yeah.
So these are fantastic for all of us because basically we sit too much, we, believe it or not, even read too much, but we definitely stare at the computer and TV too much. So all of us, from athletes to employees to business runners to presidents to everybody, have tight necks, and we want to fix that. Alright guys, so as always, thank you to Sylvie.
Thank you.
Hope you guys love the new room. We're gonna have some cool artwork in the back here very soon. We have two beautiful chairs and a mirror there, but obviously camera's there so you can't see it. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, every social media you can think of. As we always say, Google awesomeness and we will show up. And until next week, peace.